Hey guys, how you doing? Alex coming at you from the garage, and it is December 24th, so Merry Christmas. By the time you see this video, it's probably going to be Christmas or late in the day, Christmas Eve, if I get the video edited in time. So today we're going to work on the Corvette. Last time we left off, I removed the motor from the GT500 and ended up sending it to Keith Ray at Wonder Racing. You should be getting it sometime, maybe Wednesday or Tuesday. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to make it up there in the time frame that will work for both of us. I wanted to be there for the teardown, but I don't think it's going to happen, honestly. But in the meantime, the projects don't stop. So today what we're going to do is we're going to finally upgrade the exhaust on the ZR1 Corvette. Now, what I'm trying to do with this Corvette is sort of make the mods as if somebody else was doing it in terms of lineage. Theoretically, can I go ahead and do the port, the exhaust, the long tubes, E85 all in one shot? Sure. What the hell are you going to learn there? What the hell is going to happen there? As we sit now, we have a pulley upgrade and a tune. That's it. We put some race gas in it, and it ended up going 7.0, 60 to 130. And that is pretty damn fast for a basically stock ZR1 Corvette. So what I'm going to do now is something that you guys would do, is enhance the sound. Now, a lot of people said, Alex, this doesn't need exhaust. Alex, you just open up the butterflies and it's fine. And I go, I get it. But I want to be obnoxious with this thing. Eventually, this thing's going to be camming and chopping like a motherfucker. And at wide open throttle, it does sound pretty darn good. But I want it to sound a little better and slightly obnoxious, because it's real difficult to make a Corvette or a C6 Corvette sound bad. I've even heard some muffler delete Corvettes sound really freaking good. Like there's that one that ran 8 seconds at the Texas Speed Syndicate, had long tubes and X-pipe and dumps, no mufflers, and it sounded phenomenal to me. So today we're going to go ahead and upgrade the exhaust. Now, everyone said stay away from the Corsa, blow my dicks and all that stuff. So I did not go with Corsa, but I did go with another brand that wasn't cheap, and I've heard it before on Coyote Mustangs and it sounds decent, but we'll see how it sounds on this ZR1 Corvette. So what did I get? Well, good guys at Mexico Racing League and Brian Luna hooked me up with some Borla Extremes, or not Extremes, I'm sorry, Borla Atak. So we're going to go ahead and take these out of the box, show you what they look like, and we're going to go ahead and install them on the car. Now, a couple of questions I had or concerns I had was, should I go with the black tips? Well, couldn't find them, number one. But at the end of the day, this car currently has a set of polished tips-ish. I mean, if you look at these tips, they're kind of polished if I actually gave a crap. See? You know, but I don't, because I don't get down there and, you know, start working and going back and forth on tips. But I ended up saying, you know, because I thought I wanted the car to be more of a blacked out look, I said, let me get some black tips. Could not find that. But either way, I ended up getting a set of Borla Ataks. Now, Borla Ataks, in my opinion, are extremely loud, especially in the Coyote realm. For those of you that have ever heard a Borla Atak equipped Coyote, it's obnoxious. It's like stupid obnoxious and stupid. But on the ZR1 Corvette, currently has stock manifolds, currently has catalytic converters. Let's go ahead and upgrade the catback, and we'll see how much of a difference it makes sound wise. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some sound clips, cold start, and then a couple of revs, then install this, do the same thing, cold start, couple of revs. I'm not going to do driving comparisons because, one, that takes a long time. Two, you can hear a bone stock Corvette revving anywhere. I just want you guys to kind of get a sense of what a Borla catback sounds like on an otherwise stock vehicle, just with a little more boost. So enough talking, let's get these guys installed. 2,000, 3,000, and 4,000 RPM revs. Now let's put the Borla stuff on and we'll see how everything goes. Okay, let's give you a sneak peek as to what the heck is going on underneath here. So, Mustang guys that don't really know what's going on underneath the ZR1. So, similar to GT350s, these have some actuators that allow the muffler to get a straight through sound, same like a GT350. As you can tell, the tips are darker for the straight through. These are super quiet, so you can control that via this little fob that they give you, and these are the things that actuate it. So I'm sure if those get disconnected, it's going to throw some kind of fault code or something along the lines of like, hey, we're missing that. So it might throw a check engine light, but we'll see how it goes. If you look at how the X pipe and everything is hooked up, again, these aren't on there super tight. I just kind of, Corvette guys are probably like, you did it all wrong. I'm like, cool, sorry, I'm just looking at what's really structurally sound and using that. You got to use the pucks, Alex. I'm like, okay, sounds good, brother. So I think I could just disconnect it from over there, because if you look, let me zoom in. If you look over there, you should be able to see some clamps. And these guys, I think I should be able to just take them off and slip those guys off. I'm hoping it's not, you know, corroded or anything like that. And let's look at the hanger situation here. Let me see. Oh yeah, it looks more complicated than I'm leading on to. So I'll probably have to get back there, see what it takes to get the cap back off. I'm not sure if I have to drop the cradle or anything. I couldn't imagine that's the case, but let me do some more investigative journalism here and see what's going on underneath there. So gauging by the new exhaust, the only hangers are in the front, and there's no hangers or anything weird back here. So I have to find this connection on the stock cap back, undo this guy, and theoretically should be able to slip it out. Yeah, but nothing I saw in there alluded to hangers being back here, and based on this guy and the new extension pipes, I didn't see any hangers on it. So I'm thinking it simply hangs off of there. Find this connection on these guys. I'm hoping it's not one big piece that I have to cut, because I really don't want to cut this exhaust in case I ever want to put it back. So you never know, or maybe sell it. Somebody might want it. Okay, the instructions said to remove this nut, this bolt, but leave the bolt on the bottom and on both sides. Theoretically, that should bring the sway bar down and out of the way. Let's see if that's right. Okay. All right. And does that give me access to anything? Not really. I mean, it gets this out of the way to maybe take these off the hangers and drop them down. So let's keep reading instructions and keep unbolting stuff. Okay, so undid these two clamps with a 15mm. Now it's telling me to take off this spring hanger back here, those two 13mm at the top, let's say the 1 o'clock position. So that means I'm gonna have to support the H pipe. So I'm gonna get the smaller jack, like the little Harbor Freight deal, and get it under the H pipe just to hold it while I undo those two. Okay, this is one of those instances where the directions, I think, just don't make that much sense. So it asked me to basically take the H pipe off. So I said, wait a minute. Let me just see if I can take the axle back off on its own. So, or the cap back, whatever you want to call it. So I undid the hangers and I did the clamp in the back. Well, this is the vacuum line for the actuator. And you don't have to take the H pipe off. Yeah, I'm like, really, dude? You want me to take the H pipe off? It looks pretty straightforward. And lo and behold, I did not have to do anything with the H pipe. So, hindsight, sometimes the directions are a nice reference point, but they're not an end-all be-all, in my opinion. But this is a really nice system, honestly. You can see the actuator. You can see the actuator in the front here. So, all right, off to the side. Okay, I was able to take the passenger side out by prying down on the H pipe and holding this with my left hand, and I was able to clearance the pipe because the pipes were hitting like this, and every time you twist it, it rub up against the H pipe. So I jacked this one up with my hand and with a pry bar pulled down and gave me clearance. I was able to take it out, so did not have to remove the H pipe, which I just wasn't gonna do. I'm like, I'm not. Who's this fucking idiot? Really, asshole? Good idea. Of course, some Hyundai Veloster thing is out there doing two-step checks. Probably went to the Freedom Factory. Fucking clown. Okay. Which way does it go? How much high do I have to get this thing? There we go. Okay. It's a little snake fest, but once we got it, we got it. Very cool. So I had to sneak it in from the back, meaning I had to sneak it in from here, from there back, instead of from here back, you know, instead of from here back, I backed that ass up from there back and made it nicely to the existing X pipe. So do the same thing to the other side. Actually, we'll see if we can do it live so you can see it. That's a little 45. Okay. Gucci suits, ain't got no job, but I stay fly. Got a quarter tank of gas in my new class. But I'm hood rich. Beautiful. Come on, baby. Don't be stupid now. Don't be stupid. I'm doing it live. Oh, the sway bar's in the way. Okay, can I get past it? There we go. Beautiful. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, let's work on the front, bitch. Oh, that'll work. So the kit came with these awesome little plugs, and it's for the vacuum operated flaps on the exhaust. So these guys right here. Alright, basically just, whoa, that's guys right here, just basically plug them up. Let me, we'll do it live. We like doing it live here. Fucking kid with the Hyundai, had to mean mug him a little bit. I don't mean to mean mug people, I'm not a tough guy, but bro, you can rev it once or twice if you got a new car. But 16 times? Nah, fuck that. Fuck that, where's, I can't see it. I doubt you'll be able to see it, but the glare is pretty crazy. So these plugs, push these guys in, and then they said just to tuck the lines into the bumper. That's it. Ta-da! Bumper tuck. Where's the other guy? So basically that's what it's gonna look like after you plug them. So plug these guys and you should be good to go. Now we'll install the actual muffler. Okay, this guy's not light. This guy's quite heavy because it's one big assembly. Oh, now the problem is I removed the two hangers from the passenger side to remove the muffler to give me that 1/4 inch of clearance, and I scuffed it up a little bit, which sucks. But what are you gonna do? So theory, this guy should slip on. In theory. Okay, so this one is definitely further out than this one. Issue the whole time, this. So I should have inspected it. That's my fault. But yeah, upon shipping, got a little dimple. That dimple will cause issues trying to get it in the way I was trying to get it in. So I have to work that dimple out. A little hammer and dolly action, and hopefully I can get it to slip it on the pipe. Instead of pounding that out, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a Dremel and smooth that out as much as possible, because I don't have the proper, you know, hammering equipment, so to speak. So I'm not going to try to be a Jesse James and try to hammer this guy into submission. So let me get a Dremel on it. I'll try to get a shot of me doing that, and keep it moving. This one was a little bit on the deburred side, so I'm like, all right, let me, instead of pounding it with a hammer, let me just take some material off of there and see if that helps it slip into the pipe better. She wanna leave the kit kissing, I'm beating her quick. Yep, I'm gonna have to do that. Definitely gonna have to test fit the pipe. This one's slipping in nice. This one's not, and it's just, I'm gonna fight it all the way. Attempt number 3. So today's a cold day in Florida, cold day. And I must admit, I do miss the north, because you can work outside and not sweat. And that's a nice thing. It's a really nice thing. This is rare for me, like I don't like clearance things. I just like ram shit in, but I like this car. I want to keep it a long time. I want the install to be as good as possible, so I'm gonna be good with it. Be good with it. Come on, baby. You were earlier. Look at that. There you go. This one went in on the bench, so theoretically it should go in too. We'll see. Problem is, it's really tough on the shoulders. Extremely tough on the shoulders. There we go, baby. Yeah. Alright. Let's see how far I can get in there. I can get the hanger on. Oh yeah. Oh fuck yeah, baby. Yeah, you like how I just stick it in there? Okay. Okay. Theoretically, I could just put it on this hanger. Look at that. Shit. Putting it on the hanger is tough, because there's 2 sets. There you go. Nice. Nice. And, what was there before. So yeah, so if you ever need to come back here to work, now that the mufflers are up there, out of the way, then you generally don't have to worry about anything back here. Everything's pretty easy to access. I'm gonna slip the hangers on more, get it buttoned up, and we'll get you some sound clips and finish this Christmassy video of the catback install of the ZR1 Borla exhaust. Looking good. Alright, let's get the microphone set up. It does look good, I'll admit. It does look really good, I must admit. So let's get the microphone set up and get some sound clips. There we go. Microphone in hand, put it here. The reason I have the camera off center is so it doesn't have gasoline hitting it when I rev it. So let's get some 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. Yeah, it goes. too much noise for the neighbors. So let me go ahead, take it out there somewhere. Take it somewhere to drive it. See how it sounds when I'm out there driving it. Put the microphone, use the camera like on the ground, take off so you can hear the sound somewhere, and see how it all goes. But yeah, definitely a lot more aggressive than it used to be. So there you have it. I ended up not only getting a personal best out of the Corvette 60 to 130, obviously being 52 degrees definitely helps, but the exhaust was actually fairly painless, and I was actually very happy of how everything went down. I was very happy that everything went together really nicely. The Borla Atak Kit sounds great, no droning. So it seems to be a really nice, straightforward setup. Maybe this will help a Z06 or ZR1 guy eventually when he wants to install his own catback. But I just wanted to get you guys a little video on Christmas Eve just to get you guys some content with the ZR1 now that the GT500 is going to be down. I did receive my carburetor back from AED, so the Fox body is up next. But 683, 60 to 130 on the Corvette. Looks like it needs spark plugs, but the point of the video was to show you the Borla Atak install. So stay tuned for more content this whole week, as I'll be off and doing stuff with the cars, the white car, the Notch, and maybe some more Corvette stuff coming up soon. Thanks for listening, guys. Talk to you later.